Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, Dutch lacers, peasants, vassals, meat sacks, minions, drone targets. I'm a useful idiot. Welcome, and today I want to talk about a particular technology, a particular drone. And I do occasional videos about specific technologies or equipment because they seem to be a dramatic indicator, certainly in the context of history, and that's how I look at things. And I know a lot of people have seen the story about this new Riot controlled drone called the SKUNK. And this is marketed by a company called the Desert Wolf Company. And interestingly enough, when you go to their website, there's a link there that says, did you know that you could possibly get your UA system funded through the Department of Homeland Security? So they not only have a website, but it helps market a quick way to pay for your new drones. And these drones are very ominous in general. These ones particularly, they have high capacity paintball barrels, 80 pepper or plastic balls, 80 a second, with a 4,000 round capacity. And the paintballs are meant to mark rioters so they can be rounded up and captured later. And then of course pepper working the same way as pepper spray and rubber bullets. And rubber bullets are another capacity. And then they also have an onboard camera. They have a thermal camera for night vision, so they can deal with any kind of unrest, day or night. And they have strobe lights, blinding lasers, and loudspeakers. And so this is paints a very dark picture of the future of crowd control. And industry experts predict a quick evolution to more exotic armament, and we know what that means. And this is the first step towards crowd control, killer drones. And one of the other ominous features about this is they're being sold to corporations. Right now, a South African mining company, of all people, the South African mining company has bought 25 of these drones. And so security companies, company spokesman said that security companies inside and outside South Africa have been buying this drone. Police units outside of South Africa have been buying these drones, and some industrial customers have been buying these drones. So to see this kind of hardware being used by corporations is a fairly ominous vision of the future. But just also to have, say, this company, for example, they have a South African mining company. They have 25. Imagine a huge crowd confronted by 25 drones pelting them with plastic pellets, paint, and with strobe lights, loudspeakers, and blinding lasers going off. And then, like they say, it's going to evolve. And in fact, this sort of crowd control drone technologies evolved quite a bit already. We have Vanguard Industries in 2012 developed the Shadowhawk drone, and it's already been sold to some police departments. And it, like I inferred earlier with this other drone, this one has a rubber buckshot, tear gas, a grenade launcher, and shotguns. Purportedly are going to be used for border protection, but once again, you can easily see this being used in crowd control anywhere in the world, and certainly almost any government on the planet right now is capable of using this kind of technology, and certainly any corporation. And we also had another riot control, crowd control drone called the Chaotic Unmanned Personal Intercept Drone, or Cupid. So who says these people that create war and police state machines don't have a sense of humor? And this drone had an 80,000 volt stun gun, and there's also ground robots that can be used in crowd control as well. The military and a lot of these companies, technology companies, have had the opportunity to test these in Iraq and Afghanistan. Over 3,000 robots were used in Iraq. Only 3 armed ones by 2007, but they've had 7 years since then, and I'm sure they've used a lot more robots in Afghanistan as well. And one of them is the Metal Storm, and it almost looks like a toy, but it's equipped with high-powered automatic weapons and grenade launchers and the like. So that is probably going to be the future of crowd control. They certainly don't have to worry about the emotions and dubious loyalties of crowd control and going against the populations of their own countries with an army of robots. And this certainly gives us a vision of what is possible in the future, and it looks like a very dark vision indeed. I'm a useful idiot. Don't you be one too.